Hi everyone, today I'm going to share an album that I made for Liz on Cricut.com. I'm in a mini album swap, and I went ahead and made her a paper bag album, which you see in front of you. And this album measures about 7 by 5 3/4. So it's a pretty good size album. And so for the front of it, I'm going to kind of come in close. I did some ribbon work with some really reasonable ribbon and made some half rosettes, and then I just added some buttons and some little bling here, and then made a flower with some trim from really reasonable ribbon, and then some more ribbon and handmade rose that I made. And the other roses are all from Wild Orchid. I bought those there, and then the ribbon I used is really reasonable ribbon, the checked ribbon. And then I went ahead and cut out the banner from the Cricut cartridge and used, the gems for her name, the stickers, and so it has her name on there. For the closures, I used buttons. And then to cover the binding, I took vintage lace and I sewn it on some material I had, some pink, and there's vintage lace on the front too as well. You can see it there. And so that just covers the binding of this. And this is the back. This book is really thick, obviously. You can tell. It's kind of like, wow. Okay. And so the way you open it is just to push down and pull the bows off. And then it opens up. And there you have it. And so I did stick some goodies inside. I made some little flowers. And then I'm putting some vintage laces inside for her. Okay. So the front page, whoa, the cover is kind of tweaked there, but I did some lilies and just put them on this, and she could put a picture in here or just attach a picture, and then there's always room for writing on the back. And then there's another little tag. I used some trim, wider trim, and that will hold this one. I guess I should have stuck that one back in first. Okay, so there's 2 tags there. Here's a little book I made with one of the cartridges, and so she could put some pictures in there, maybe some writing. And then I made a little stick pin with a butterfly. She loves butterflies, and so that goes in there. And then there's a tag in here, and I went ahead and stamped with Heartfelt Creation stamp on there. And the paper I used is an embossed cardstock, and then really reasonable ribbon, and then little embellishment. And so that goes in there. I'll probably stick the lace in there. Oops. And maybe just stick the flowers in there for now. Okay. So then you turn the page. These are the second set of pages, and so in here is another little tag, and then I did some die cuts for her to make some, she could make some flowers, and these are with the Daisy Patch die cuts from Heartfelt Creations. Oops. And then I did cut, here's a butterfly I made with one of the Cricut cartridges, and I hope you could see that. It's really pretty in person. I used the glossy accents on the top and then stuck pearls down the center, and I used the coordinating design paper for the top, and the bottom is, I believe, a cardstock, a thicker cardstock. And then I did cut out the green leaves with a cartridge, and then added some flowers with some velvet brads. And over here I made a little purse, and then there's room for writing, and it swivels the little tag right here, and there's the pocket. Another tag, and room for a picture or whatever, and then I did make another charm with a bow, and then added a flower. Whoops. Here's a frame for a photo, and this comes off. It's just hooked on right now with that. She can go ahead and glue this on here once she's ready, and another butterfly, and then another flower little treatment. Here's a little book that opens up, or trifold, I mean. And there's room to just put pictures in here. She could put 3 pictures, and then it velcros closed. Oh, and my flower came off. Uh-oh. How come that happened? Huh. I'll have to fix that. And on this side, here's another tag that comes out, and then another. This is a swivel photo mat, and then I did make the flowers with lace, and there's 2 of them there. And then here's another tag, and it has a butterfly to hold the picture, so you could put a picture right here, and then room for writing on the back. And then I stuck in a swirl for her, and I don't think anything else is in that pocket. And here's another photo mat, and it comes off. It's held on by another paper clip. And I just put some buttons and a butterfly, and you could put a picture in here. I don't know if I have anything. See, it has room to put one in there. And then I shimmered the back with the, what is it called, the little shimmers. And then I stamped it as well. And so that's there. And here's another tag. And it has lace and room to hold a picture. And then here I just put a little, some stickers on there. I didn't really do anything. And then here, whoops, is another area for writing or whatever. And then I used die cuts from Tie the Knot, the Cricut cartridge. And then I also used this. It's supposed to hold. I don't know if that's holding really well. Oops, maybe not. Maybe it's the way the book is. I guess if it was laying down, it would probably hold it better. Let's see. So I just stuck both of those in there. And then here's a tag I made. I had featured this on my blog a while back. And then more vintage laces that were stuck in there. And she could use those on books that she makes or whatever projects. And then here is another photo mat and another area for a photo. And that's it. And I hope you enjoyed my video on my paper bag album. And thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.